Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 undefeated season mode. Repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Got myself a little mixed up there. Last time out, Dr. Oz, Roy Oswalt, getting a complete game, only allowing a solo home run. Was not even the highlight of the day, as we got 22 runs across the plate. Braun got his 100th and 101st, second, and third RBIs. We scored at least one run in every inning, except for the bottom of the seventh, where we went 3 up and 3 down. But we have another game here against the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be Randy Wolf on the mound. Still looking to get that kind of identity we have for excellent starting pitching. He's in good condition, at least. He's going against Espinoza, who's a drafted pitcher. And the Twins are like, you know what? Welcome to the big leagues, kid. And you can tell he's not motivated. They have a lot of motivated guys. Our only motivated batter is Aurelia. Overall, we're at a net loss because you want to consider Rios in the worst condition. Was a -2. It's a -3 across him, Lowell, and Loduca, being not ideal. But anyways, let's get into the ball game here. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Now, if this game... I sounded Australian there for a second. If this game goes anything like the previous one, or the first game of the day, it's not going to be fun for Minnesota. They had 3 errors. Honestly, that's the biggest anomaly from that game. And I think it should have been 4, because there were some fielder choices I would argue should be counted as errors. Here's Wolf with an ERA just under 6. Takes the strike one slider. That curve looks great. And changeup leaves something to be desired. There's Matthews Jr. Still no wind. There was no wind yesterday. 1-0. Strike one. He makes perfect contact with that curve I was just complimenting. That's going into the gap. That's going to be a leadoff double for the Twins. We just started. Okay, all right. Here's Marquez. Strike one. Curve dropped out of the zone. Hits that. That's going for a base hit. Grandy can't get that either. Are we being for real right now? Back-to-back doubles. It's 1-0 Minnesota. Come on now, Wolf. Here's Utley. Ball 1. Fouls that one back. Swing and a miss. Just missed. 2-2. Puts that in play. 4 straight hits. What are we doing right now, Randy? Done. Oh, dear. At least it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Why are you missing? You're in good condition, my guy. Anyways, 1-1. 1-2. Got him swinging. Okay. Finally, first out of the game. It's Justin Morneau. Strike one off the fastball. Fouls that one back. Just staying alive from that fastball that was out of the zone anyway. Didn't get the call we wanted there. 2-2. That one gets away from him. This is a payoff pitch. And he puts that in play. Shortstop, second, over to first. Got him on the double play. Holy moly, that could have gone a lot worse than it did. Wolf, to his credit, buckled down, got the double play, and leaves the inning pretty unscathed. They finished the top of the first 1 for 3, heading to the bottom of the first now. Of course, it's Rich Aurelia leading off. 443 average, 6 homers, 26 RBIs. Here's Espinoza. Worse ERA than Wolf. Right-hander, strike one. Worse condition, and he's a rookie. He's not going to have stamina. 0-2. Laid off that high fastball, 1-2. That's a mistake across the heart of the plate, pulled by Aurelia. Moore throws first, 1 away. Espinoza caught a bit of a break there. Here's Durham, 497 average, 10 homers, 39 RBIs. Strike one on a curve. Strike 2. Got him looking. Okay, that's kind of on me. Should at least try to swing at that. It's Berkman now. Strike 1 on a curve. Fastball went low, 1-1. High and inside curve, 2-1. Forkball just missed. First time we saw that from him, I believe. 3-1. Berkman hits that to center field. Will it fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. There's our first base hit of the game. A 2-out single from Lance Berkman. Brings up Rios. Look at that. Oh, a first pitch swinging on a mistake there. I was too busy admiring his 15 homers and 51 RBIs. Same way read backwards as forwards. That's caught by Dunn. That's the end of the inning. They had a better first inning than us. They're 1 for 3. We were 0 for 1. Here's Veritek. Strike 1 on the fastball. Missed a sweet spot there, but that's going for a leadoff single. Back-to-back innings, they get a leadoff hit. Runner on first, nobody away. Here's Aaron Hill. Strike 1. Missed the curve. 1-2. Hits it off the end of the bat. That's going foul. That one's going right up the middle. Out second. Sidestep. Oh, Berkman. We'll give him benefit of the doubt. Actually, let me check the score. Will that count as an error? Yes, it will. Okay, all right. I was going to say, oh, maybe he'll slap the ball out of his glove like Rodriguez, but nope. We gave up an error after I made fun of them giving up 3 in the last game. Struck out Connor Jackson on 3 pitches. That's what we need to see. There's Melvin Mora. Strike 1 on a 50-50 pitch. This is the 4-seamer. Nothing to 2. It's that over. Durham tags out. Hill, and that's going to be the end of the top of the second. They get a hit, nothing of it. They're 1 for 4. We're 0 for 1 with an error. 5, 6, 7. Part of the Jays lineup. Here's Braun. 601 average, 53 homers, 103 RBIs. We're not even like a third of the way into the season yet. Strike 1. High and inside fastball missed. 2-1. Three and 1. Still no wind. Takes the pitch. It's a strike in the zone. Payoff pitch to Ryan Braun. Nobody on, nobody out. Golfs that past Espinoza. Gets himself a base hit. Leadoff single for Braun. Runner on first. Nobody away. Here's Lowell. 4.76 average. 18 homers. 47 RBIs. Slider just inside and high. 1-0. Keeps an eye over at Braun on first. Strike 1 on the fastball. Still keeping an eye over on first base. Got in the zone with the slider, 1-2. And that is a very, very soft ground ball. Melvin Mora throws to second. A bad fielder's choice there. We've seen that come back to haunt them. So runners on first and second, no outs. Here's Scott. It's the first pitch he sees. That looks like a double play. At second, over to first. He beat it out. Essentially a sacrifice to get a runner to third. So Duca take a timeout. Goes into the mid-20s for his pitches. All we need is a good sac fly to tie this game up. 1-0. Strike 1 on the slider. He hits that down the right field line. It's going. It's a home run. Paulo Duca out of nowhere with a 364-foot home run. I think the shortest we've had probably ever. That's going to give us the lead, 3-1. And that was something I wasn't expecting. I want to see the replay of that. It hit the mesh out there. Dunn almost had a home run like that yesterday, but well, Duca, excellent. It just stayed fair. More of a line drive than a bomb, that was. But the quality start in jeopardy now for Espinoza. Off one swing. Maybe the fielder's choice didn't really come back to bite Mora in the way we thought it would. Anyways, a 1-1 count to Grandy. 2-1. 2-2. Grinderson pulls that over to second base. Utley, 1 away. Excuse me, 2 away. Here's the second out. Second trip through the lineup. Rich Aurelia, 0 for 1. Ball 1 inside, 1-0. Pulls that one. That was he pulled a hit to the third baseman last time. Pulls that to the outfield. He's on with a 2-out single. Here's Durham. Why not? We'll give him a power swing here. Espinoza, he's a rookie pitcher. He's into the mid-30s. He's in not good condition. Something can happen here. Strike 1 on a fastball. Slider, that was a bit of a bogus call. 0-2. There's a mistake. Durham pulls it. It will just foul. Count remains 0-2. Fastball low. 1-2 now. Keeping an eye over on first base. Slider way inside. 2-2. Just went inside on that slider. It's a payoff pitch. Man on first, 2 outs. Durham puts that over to left field. Will it fall for a base hit? Caught by Dunn. That's going to be the inning, but a 3-run shot from Paulo Duca puts us ahead. We're 3 for 4. They're 1 for 4. Top of the third, it's Nick Markakis. No, excuse me, it's Matthews Jr. Okay, come on, Wolf. There is a strike zone there. We got to start hitting it. We caught a bit of a break there. Broke the bat. 1 away. Kakis, 1 for 1 with the double. Pops up on that one. Lowell's there. 2 away. Here's Utley. Just one at that fastball, nothing. Pulls that one, that's going to be going foul. It's a 0-2 count. Gets the bat on the fastball, that's going foul. It's 0-2. Hits that to center field. Grandy's there. Makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down. Go with the Twins, and that's the kind of inning we need from Randy Wolf. Heading to the bottom of the third now. It's the heart of the Jays lineup. Lance Berkman leading off. Espinoza finally tired. ERA exactly of 7. Berkman read that one well. Will it have enough? It is Gonzo Alonso. Solo shot. There goes the quality start. He wasn't going to make it to 6 innings anyway. And Berkman, his 33rd home run of the season. 4-1 Blue Jays. And they're going to take him out, yep. So he went 2 innings, allowed 4 runs, which, considering the rest of their pitching staff, isn't awful. Roush coming in. Got chased off the mound in the last game before he had a chance to tucker himself out. Quick 1-1 count. Change up too low and inside. 2-1. 50-50 call. Went his way. Fastball 2-2. Rios makes good contact with that. Base hit. Runner on first now. There's Braun. 1 for 1 with the single. And because it's Braun, we'll give him a power swing here. I have a hunch. Hits that hard. Hits it to right field in between first and second. Back-to-back singles. 3 straight hits for the Jays. Here's Lowell. 4-seamer low, 1-0. 4-seamer high. That should have been a ball. Are you kidding me? Anyways, 1-1. Change up, 2-1. He pulls that one over to the shortstop, Hill. Throws to third. They throw to first. They could have had a double play, but Hill loves throwing to third for some reason. Here's Luke Scott, a lefty against a righty matchup here. Roush already at 10 pitches. Strike 1 on the slider. Ball 1 off the fastball. Changeup missed. 2-1. Pushes that over to left field. Dunn is going back. We'll tag up. That was a heck of a throw, but it wasn't on the mark. chased off the bag. Here's Loduca. 14 pitches for Roush. One well-placed swing gets him at least 1 RBI. He already has 3 in the game. Nothing in 2. Just missed on that fastball. Hard pitch to take. 1-2. Didn't take that one either. 2-2 off that changeup. Got him swinging. That was a good slider. Can't get angry at that. Roush gets out of the jam there. We got 1 run across thanks to Berkman. We're 4 for 7. They're 1 for 4. Heading to the top of the 4th. Now it's the 4, 5, 6 part of the lineup. Strike 1 off the fastball. Missed the swinging fastball. Curve. Missed the zone. 2-2. Got him swinging on 4 pitches. Got a lock down now. Or no. Strike 1 off the fastball. Fastball went just inside there. 1-1. Fouled that back. Loduca had a chance at that, but couldn't reach it. Fouled off that curve. Got him swinging on the slider. Back-to-back swinging strikeouts. Here's Veritek. Strike 1 on the fastball. He's going to muscle that over for a base hit. A 2-out single. Veritek 2 for 2 in the game. Here's Aaron Hill. Strike 1 on the fastball. That's pulled. Luke Scott will not be able to run it down. Keep the runner over at second. So a bit of a jam here. Strike 1 Jackson off the curve. And he read that fastball well. Goodbye. This game is tied. Connor Jackson with a 3-run home run. He swung on, he struck out on 3 pitches last time. I thought it might be more of the same. He tied this ball game up. There goes the quality start for Wolf. ERA is above 6 now. Strike 1 Amora. 1-2 now. He got a handle on that. Didn't get the greatest power on it. Grandy will make the catch. That will end the inning. But it's the duel of both teams being pretty much identical. They're 4 for 7. We're 4 for 7. It's Grandy last spot on the lineup. 0 for 1 in the game. Strike 1. He's 0 for 1. No, this is our second trip through the lineup. What am I saying? Oh, yeah, he is 0 for 1. It's our second trip, and he's the last guy. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Well, that's off to a good start. Relia, 1 for 2 with a single. Side fastball, 1-0. I don't even need to say anything. Once they make that animation, anything can happen. 2-1. Got jammed on that. Puts it out to the outfield. It will fall for a base hit. Aurelia with another single. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Durham went down looking his first time up. Fly out. Smokes that up the middle on the first pitch. That might go as an error. Maybe Roush should have had that, according to the scorer. I'm curious. Do they deem it as an error? No, they don't. And anyways, Berkman already with a solo shot in the game. Let's see what he's got here. Curve missed, 1-0. Missed that mistake. Across the heart of the plate, 1-1. But he got that one. That was a mistake. Same sense, but there we go. Jackson got a 3-run shot. Berkman gets it right back. We're up by 3 again. The second home run of the game, 4th RBI as he crosses the plate. 450 feet that traveled. His 34th home run of the season. 7-4. That one was without a doubt. They're going to take Roush out of there. ERA went above 8. Here comes Marmol. Here we go. They're just going to bring in their arms again. Slider inside, ball 1. Change up inside, 2-0. Hits that. Caught by the second baseman Utley with his back turn. That was impressive at least. There's Braun. First pitch is a mistake. Hits it. That's going for his third base hit of the game. A 2-out single. On base now. Here's Lowell. 0 for 2. Lowell hits the first pitch he sees. Caught by Hill. He finally made a defensive play like that. So fourth inning was a wash. We're 7 for 11. They're 4 for 7. Top of the fifth, it's the top of their lineup, Matthews Jr. It's already a third trip through their lineup. It's the first pitch he sees. Bouncer to Berkman. Steps on the bag unassisted. 1 away. Really, now it's just seeing... Oh, is he tired already? Are you kidding me? Wolf. All right, Wolf, at least get out of the fifth inning. Then we'll see where we can go from there. Fouls that back. Loduca. No chance at that. It's that over to third. Lowell. 2 away. Okay, strike 1. Strike 2. Dive by Berkman. Saved a base hit there. Steps on the bag unassisted again. That's going to be it for the top of the fifth. Quick half inning when we needed it. Bottom of the fifth. Number 7 batter leading off, Luke Scott. This is only a 2-run cushion. We're nowhere near batting practice. Strike 1 on the changeup. Man, I did back and biceps workout yesterday. I am sore sitting in this chair. 1 and 2. Scott hits that. Past the second baseman, Utley. That gets all the way to Matthews Jr. in center field. A leadoff single. There's Loduca. A 3-run bomb and a swinging strikeout in the game so far. Quick 0-2 count. Excuse me. It was a 2-0 count. Now it's a 3-0 count. Wait on something. Strike 1. That was a weak hit, but it will get down for a base hit. Loduca looking for a cycle now. Has the home run and the single. Here's Grandy. He's 0 for 2. With 68 RBIs on the season. He can get one across and get a funny number, or blow this game wide open. He's jammed on that, and it will fall for a base hit. The bases will be loaded for Rich Aurelia. 16 pitches from Marmol so far. Strike 1 on the fastball. High fastball missed. 1-1. 1-2. I'm okay if he goes down looking. It's fine. Go down looking because we have 2 switch hitters here to try and get a grand slam. Here's Durham. We can have a grand slam in back-to-back games. Luke Scott had one in the last. Quick 2-0 count. He's tired. Fastball staying in the zone. 2-1. 3-1. If it's not a mistake, we're not swinging. Nope. Payoff pitch. The bases are loaded. 1 out. Durham hits that. That's in between short and third. He gets an RBI single to make it 8-4. And here comes Berkman. This is a dangerous situation. He has a 1-run shot, a 3-run shot, and a grand slam. Oh my goodness. Where did that one go? 460 feet. 35th home run on the season. 3rd of the day. 7th RBI as he comes across the plate. What a swing, man. Holy cow. This game is wide open. He absolutely crushed that. Upper deck, he's Okamoto. Incredible, man. And they're going to take Marmol out of there. ERA nearing 10. Comes in Evelyn, our old friend. ERA of exactly a dozen. It's now batting practice. Rios hits that pitch right down the first baseline. Morneau steps on the bag, 1 away. Here's Braun, 3 for 3 in the game, with 3 singles. Strike 1 on a changeup. It's that hard. He's going to have himself a 4th single. And a similarly hit ball to the last base hit he had. There's Lowell. 0 for 3. Change up in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball inside, 2-0. Change up staying in the zone, 2-1. It's that to center field, but he was jammed on that. Matthews Jr. is waiting. That's the 3rd out. But a 5-run rally. We're kind of doing something we did in the last game. We scored in every inning but the 7th. We've scored so far in every inning but the 1st. Top of the 6th coming up. It's the 4-5-6 part of the lineup. Just see what you can do, Wolf. The run support is... Oh, okay. All right, he's out. He's out of there. Oh, I thought for a second it was going to stay in the park, but no, it made it. Done with his 12th homer on the season. Got one run from that. He got Durham's bases loaded single back. Berkman alone is still beating Twins. Oh, okay, we're taking him out. 70 pitches. Not a good performance from Wolf. What do we want to do here? You know what? Let's give our rookie Nina here some timeout. They had their rookie start. We're having our rookie in relief. Here's Nina. Slider, nothing on it. Curve, oh, it's got a stat of 2. Okay. And a slurve. Okay, alright. Really, it's just going to be facing batters here. We might go with an all-lefty game. Who knows? 2-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Start. Nina has not had an ERA and earned run yet this season, but I think he probably faced like what, 1 or 2 batters before putting him in today. Curve, nothing at 2. Veritek read that one well. That's going foul. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Aaron Hill. 1 for 2 single. Strike 1 on the fastball. Hill gives that a good whack. Scott makes the jumping catch. 3 up and 3 down after Wolf gave up a solo shot for Nina. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the last 3 batters in our lineup. Luke Scott, 1 for 3 in the game. As the first pitch he sees, liner over to Dunn. Makes a good catch. 1 away. So Duca looking for a cycle. Needs the double and the triple. Strike 1 on a changeup. Nothing at 1. And a mistake goes to dead center. Will it have enough on it? It's Path Matthews Jr. And we're going to send him to second. Loduca is a triple away from the cycle. The mistake didn't go for a home run, but he's a triple away from the cycle. Which is, every time we're looking for a cycle, that's what we're missing. Here's Grandy. And he hits that slider, and that thing is crushed. Goodbye. No doubt about that one. It's 28th home run on the season. Another home run for the Jays. Granderson gets his 70th RBI on the season as he comes across the plate. 14-5. So really up. 2 for 4. 2 singles. Ball 1. What's the ERA? Oh, 1, 2, 3. But the decimal place is not where you want it to be. 2-0 count. And it's moments like this where, imagine if there was a team like this in real life. Strike 1 off the fastball. It'd be like, okay, once it's at this lead, what do you talk about? Grounds that one. Amazing dive by Utley. That prevented a base hit there. 2 away now. Here's Durham. 2 for 2, but considering the man on deck, you let him take a swing there. Durham, his 3rd base hit of the game. That brings up Berkman. He has a hat trick of home runs already. He's 4 for 4. He's looking for a cycle as well. Against a lefty pitcher, he might get something here. 1-0. Slider, 1-1. Change up inside, 2-1. Pushes that over to right field at the track. Caught by Markakis. So they finally solved Lance Berkman. But 2 runs from Granderson puts us still only 1 inning we haven't scored a run in. They're 5 for 8. We're 14 for 20. Nina, just keep throwing. Just keep eating up the innings. Oh, Berkman probably should have dove for that. What am I saying? He absolutely should have, because it's going to be a leadoff double now. All right, leadoff double for Connor Jackson, who's also looking for a cycle. Elfin Mower. Ball 1 missed. And he went reaching for that one out of the zone. That's going to bring home a run. It's 14-6. 2 straight hits for the Twins. There's his first earned run on the season. It's under 4 at least. Strike 1. It's that a center. 3 straight hits. Runners on first and second with no outs. Okay. All right. Well, I wasn't expecting that. A 3-run shot from Markakis. It's 14 through 9. It's still somehow batting practice. That's his 4th home run on the season. My God, he motored around those bases. That animation went quick. 9-14. And look at that ERA of 15 now. Good job, Nina. You know what? This is how rookies learn, right? You gotta learn to buckle down and just solve these guys one at a time. Because the run support's there, no doubt about it. Pulls that slider. He's waiting on something. This is something. You have to be kidding me right now. Come on. He is fouled off. This guy is working at a chicken factory. That's how much he's fouled. Berkman gets the grounder, steps on the bag unassisted, 1 away. Here's Dunn. Ball 1 missed. A mistake, but he swung right through it. That could have been bad. And he doesn't swing right through that one. Okay, all right. Second home run of the day for Dunn, but it's unlucky number 13, or lucky, depending how you look at it. Is that the 5th run of the inning? 10-14. Come on, just get... I want to preserve this bullpen. Come on, Nina. Strike 2. He pulls that for a base hit. What is going on here, dude? He's going for second. And he's safe? Are you kidding me? Okay, all right. I don't care at this point. I don't care. Veritek hits that to center. Granderson goes back, makes the jumping catch. 2 away. Runner remains on second. There's Aaron Hill. Strike 1. Pulls that inside. A deep throw from Lowell. It's going to be close. He's safe. Connor Jackson. Okay. Nina, I have no words. Let's go, Kinney. Kinney, if you get 1 out, I can put in Gagne right after this. Strike 1 on the fastball. All you need is 1 out. All we need is 1 out. Didn't bite on that slider. Got him swinging on 4 pitches. That's going to end the top of the 7th. Mercifully, both teams, this is a football game right now, 14-10. They have matched our 5-run rally and our 3-run rally. We're at the 7th inning stretch. I suppose it's only time for some good luck water. Excuse me, Gatorade 2. So it's no longer batting practice. And baseball can change at any time. We got to just stay calm, tire out their pitchers, get some insurance. We all remember, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center, home of your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. They're going to be taking their pitcher out of there, Zach Miner. So he tired himself out in the last game, though, so he can't have that much stamina. Strike 1 to Rios. Strike 2. 4-seamer in the dirt, missed 1 and 2 now. Changeup missed in the dirt, 2 and 2. Rios puts that in play. Caught by Morneau, 1 away. Here's Braun, Mr. Consistency, 4 singles. We got to give him 1 power swing. It's Braun. Quick 2-0 count. 2-1. Swung early on that changeup. Not a pretty swing. 2-2. Missed the sweet spot on that. Goes to center field. They finally solved Braun. First time he's been out in the game. Here's Lowell. 0 for 4. Swings at the first pitch, pulls it. He's not 0 for 4 anymore. 1 for 5. Has the 2-out single. That brings up Scott. 1 for 4 with a single. It's that first pitch he sees. Hill over to first. That's going to end the inning. So a hit went nowhere. We're 14 for 21. We're exactly the same. 2/3. They're 10 for 15. We're 14 for 21. That background music they had playing just now sounded like Du Hast. Strike 1 Amora. Over to first. 1 away. Matthews Jr. Strike one on the fastball. That's going into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Once again, we cannot solve this guy. Yep. Oh, talk about extra bases. He's on third. So a triple. He's looking for a cycle now, I think. Nick Markakis fouls off that first fastball. That's going out. And that's going to be RBI single. The cushion is down to 2. Strike one. Jammed on that. Scott can't run it down. Runners on first and second. We got to think about maybe bringing in Lindstrom here. It's done. Hendrickson. Let's see what you got. Strike one off the fastball. Strike two on the cutter. That's pulled. Durham, go to second. We get an out. Dunn gets to first. He is not a good runner. Excellent pitching there. Here's Morneau. Strike one. Just inside on the cutter. Then 2. And he puts that in play. That's not what we needed. 12-14. What are they doing? Rod Barajas. Okay. Was it Quinton? Strike one on the cutter. It's that hard up the middle. That's past Hendrickson. The run's coming home. 13-14. We're barely clinging on here. Come on. 1 out is all we need. Ball 1. There we go. Durham gets him out. We are barely clinging on, man. I can't believe this. They get 3 runs back. They're 13 for 20. We're 14 for 21. 1 single run is separating us here. Timeout. They make a defensive change. Rod Barajas is now the catcher. Former J. Ball 1. Ball 2. We need insurance. Frank Thomas is on the bench. We have pinch runners if we need them. 3-0. Duca has a 3-run bomb. We'll give him a chance here. Strike one. Smokes that one to right field. That's going for extra bases. Hang on a second. Go for it. No, we better not. I was going to say maybe go for the triple, but we need the insurance. RBI double. Excuse me, leadoff double. It's Grandy. Strike one on the slider. Pulls that one over to him. They get the at first, but Loduca gets over to third. That is a big insurance run. Aurelia. Miner's tired. Strike 2. Puts that in play. Where are they going? They go to first with it, but we get the run home. Big insurance run there. Here's Durham. First pitch he sees is clobbered to left field. Will it get past Dunn? Yes, it will. 2-out double. Ray Durham will keep this inning alive. And they're keeping in Miner to face Berkman. He's at 90 RBIs even on the season now. He has 7 today. Strike one. He's got 9. Without a doubt. 4 home runs for Lance Berkman. That one went over 470 feet. I think that's his longest today. Right when we needed it, we got that insurance. 17-13. It is still not batting practice yet. Holy moly, man. What a game this is. Miners coming out. ERA nearing double digits. J.C. Romero back in the pitching now. He is a lefty, and Braun is up after Rios. 2 quick pitches. It's a 1-1 count. Lines that. Caught by the first baseman. Mischwitz, whatever you say. 8th inning was a watch. 8-9-1 part of the lineup. They're down to 3 outs. And I've learned my lesson. Lindstrom, you're coming in. You're our closer. It's been a long time since we've had an actual proper situation like this where Lindstrom needs to close out a game. Ball 1 missed. 1-0. You read the slider well. That's going to center. Not caught by Grandy, but limits him to a single. Sorry if my microphone's hitting my t-shirt there. Mora, that one got way away from Lindstrom. 1-0. Mora, this has the potential. Out at second, over to first, double play. Excellent. A little bit of confusion which one of them would get the ball. It was Aurelia. Step and throw. 2 away. And Matthews Jr. has been a thorn in our side all season. But Lindstrom, you can be the hero here. That one is going to center. That will be a base hit. So runner on first, 2 away. Markakis strike 1. A heck of a fastball, 92. It's that. Lowell, that's the ball game. Your final score. Toronto Blue Jays 17. Minnesota Twins 13. This is a football score. My God, our pitching, aside from Lindstrom, let us down today. And Nina got his experience in. What can I say? And heck of a home run from Loduca. You could... No, it's Berkman. 9 RBI day from Lance Berkman. We needed every single one. He had a grand slam. I think... Did he have a home run cycle? I think he did. 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I think I'm doing some wrong math here. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe he has more than... I mean, yeah, without a doubt. Winning homer in the bottom of the 4th inning. I don't know who's counting. I don't know why Lowell gets to be... I mean, he did catch the final out, but... He was, what, 1 for 5? All of that, Wolf got the win. Roush, who has a good amount of wins on the season, loses that one 5-2. Berkman, 33 through 36. For his home runs, Loduca had his 4th. Grandy had his 28th. For the Twins, Markakis had his 4th. Dunn had 12 and 13. Connor Jackson had 7. No, 10 RBI. So I think, yeah, he did have a home run cycle. He had the grand slam, the 3-run bomb, the solo shot, and the 2-run shot. Wow, Lance Berkman, man, a historic night. I feel like we've definitely done that at least once before, but we needed every single one of those RBIs. 10 on the game. Loduca had 3, Grandy had 2, Aurelia and Durham both had 1. Rios threw, aside from Braun, he went 4 for 5, that's good. And Bergman kept clearing out the bases before he came up. Rios with 1 hit, Lowell with 1 hit, Scott with 1 hit. That part of the lineup should have been doing better. 1 error. Yeah, who knows? Butterfly flicked, right? Both Kinney and Hendrickson get holds. 2 ERAs from double digits, but Lindstrom still ERA of 0.00. 134 pitches it took our pitching staff total. What matters is that the game's over, right? There, that level down, 575 points. And barn burner over here. Pirates beat the Mets 20-9 at Shea Stadium. Good golly. See any walk-offs? Not seeing any. No, a couple games went to extras, but that was it. Phillies and Rangers, Marlins all reached double digits, just barely. Pirates dropped 20. Crazy. That's another football score there, too. The Steelers beat the Giants 20-9, or Jets, I should say. So that's going to be it for the second game of this 4-game series against the Twins. What a barn burner. And Lance Berkman really came up when we needed a home run cycle. That's more impressive than... We got a cycle of home runs where a guy hit 4 home runs, a solo shot, 2-run shot, 3-run shot, and grand slam before an actual cycle at any point in both of the seasons. Regardless, next time it's going to be Jeremy Guthrie, Dr. J on the mound. It's going to be a bit of an evening game there. But that's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time for the 3rd game here against the Twins.